Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monster Gyms Top Team Wars video. So in today's video, I'm back with another one. This is part 2, Fighting Team Spirit 2015, literally the best team in the game. So this is part 2, the first part. If you haven't checked it out, go and do so. I showed you guys how I did my attacks on my main account, MG account, right? But this is going to be my alt contrived, and I'm going to show you guys how I actually did them. And just a spoiler alert, I'm sure you've already seen it in the thumbnail or the title. I used Akunobuki, one of the legendary monsters. Yes, it was against an elite team. I used it and it was pretty fun, I've got to say. But I'm going to show you guys how I did it and all that good stuff. But I hope you guys are excited. If you are, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys want more teamwork videos like this. But yeah, guys, let's go on and get into this. Alright, so for my first attack, I wanted to scout a Cradle Space. He's actually one of my good friends. So here was his base right here, top 25. And take a look at this. He had 16 speed, 2 speed and 1 strength on Cruel. So Cruel is actually quite fast, but not fast enough. So as you guys could see, 16 speeds altogether and 2 speed and 1 strength on Cruel. So what I did was I went with 16 speed, but here's the thing. I also went ahead. Oh, this you didn't have to give this. Okay, you didn't really have to get the give the SN, but I did it anyways, and also Nebuto's armor in there because why not? But here, make sure you have Sequence Bender equipped if you're ever gonna use this strategy, and also you need Times Courage. So the reason why I went with Times Courage was because none of the monsters can actually cleanse. None of them can remove negative status effects, right? Except Shelly. But Shelly, well, whatever. Shelly was gonna die, and just a spoiler alert, Shelly actually died. But yeah, make sure you go with 16 speed. So I taken the first turn with Gleno, as you guys just saw. Turn transfer over to Akunobuki, and Akunobuki uses the skill right there, Presence. You actually apply the evasion with positive effect protection. So now they can't deal any damage. And here I went with my AoE skill to remove positive status effects. So that's actually a really good skill in case if Shelly continues spamming her shield or something. So see, 0 damage dealt, 0 damage dealt. None of them had the Spilling Fist either, but there was UA there, which was kind of scary. But I should have went with maybe some Team Life, Mutant Team Life or something like that, just to buff up a little more. Here, I got my ultimate, as you guys just saw. There we go. Real Fugitive. See, UA kicked in and I still have 21k HP. That was a little scary. But here I didn't deal any damage. As you guys see, there is Megataunt with damage mirror. So here I just went with the Greater Times Curse to remove the positive status effect. And I could have actually went with Age Overseer. Did I do it? I hope I did. So they lose a turn. Yeah, go with it. Yeah, because they have that countdown. So now it's 1 turn before that. He actually got his ultimate, but that didn't really matter. See, he used the stun gun, all of those good stuff, and 0 damage dealt. So I believe what I did was I give an extra turn, right? So that I could continue dealing more damage here. Yep. Trade disabled with Shock and Nanovirus, which actually helped me out. And also Cane Sword right there. Cane Sword actually buffed up my life a little there. What was I saying earlier? No, hold on. What's it called? I know I mentioned earlier that I didn't need the Ural SN, but now that I see it, what's it called? That monster had Soul Drag, so it was good that I add, Ural SN. So yeah, because of Soul Drag, I didn't even see it. I thought he didn't have it. Okay, here it didn't really matter who I attacked, so I got rid of Panikin, because why not? Didn't want him to heal up or anything like that. And I went ahead and applied the Death Countdown. Unfortunately, Shelly cleansed it and the other one got his trait back, so the artifact, all that stuff. Did I just deal damage here? Yeah, I did. Barely dealt any damage because of the artifact trait and because of the element advantage. So I wanted to get rid of Shelly. Shelly I wanted to get rid of as soon as possible, so then later on I could also get rid of the other monster. But here I went with the AoE Nanovirus. So he spammed his shield, no problem. Went ahead and turned Shelly into a baby so I can trade disable this other one and apply Shock and Nanovirus so that it could deal some damage. And here I applied Curse as well, so all those tortures stacking up all together. See, next turn he's dead. So I could have literally just charged up here, no problem. But the reason why I turn transfer is because I wanted to charge up with Akunobuki so I have some stamina for later on. A Great Times Curse to get rid of that thing right there and also apply Curse to it. And also Nanovirus on top of that. And I turned it into a baby. Oh, I didn't actually, I missed. Shelly got lucky. But yeah, didn't want to reset the curse, so I went ahead and just turn transferred and continued spamming my damage there. So I applied shock, and then Shelly, you guys know it'll die from the torches. That's how I got 3 coins, and that is how the strategy works. Alright, so for Gleno's base, here's what I did. This was one of their top players as well. So as you guys can see, all SX runes. So it's a little scary, not really, but here is what I did, okay? So take a look at this. 2 speed, 1 strength, triple team speed, and it had crystal form. After being damaged by skill, heals wear and also applies I think skill mirror, I think that was. But yeah, I just wanted to go with this rune setup, given a extra life with an extra strength. So just as long as I take in the first turn, right, I saw the speed, I checked the speed, so Lenore had to take in the first turn and applies that evasion with positive effect protection, and then from there on I went ahead and positive status effect and also applied the nanovirus over to Shelly. So yeah, see, UA, AoE UA, right, my monster's still alive. And also it regenerates some stamina thanks to Linworm, of course. I believe I just applied the death countdown ASAP, yeah. Just like that. So you want to put a single target UA, which I liked. I'm glad he did that and not the AoE one, because that would have just put Akunobuki in risk. Because if he did another AoE skill, the UA would have kicked in and I would have lost a coin. See, like right here. If that happened twice, yeah, no. Here, he just got an extra turn, that's it. And I think I just trade disabled, applied shock, and Cane Sword healed me back up. Although I didn't really need the heal, but yeah, at that point I don't really need the heal anymore, guys. Like the monster could literally be at 1 HP. Didn't really matter, because all the damage is going towards my level 4 Mephisto. I turn transferred over here just to deal some extra damage to Shelly. And then the curse would have eliminated Shelly later on. I believe that's what happened. As you guys can see, the monster died because of the death countdown. And I didn't want to reset the death countdown, so I went ahead and let that happen. And so here, I think I got rid of, what's it called? Panican. Yeah, I got rid of Panican, turned the monster into a baby, and then continued attacking it here, just like that, and eliminated because of Cane Sword. Alright, so here's another battle. This one was a bit unique. I didn't want to show you guys this because it was literally the same exact strategy that I used. But what made it unique was it had double Megatons with Attacker Sensei. So 1 strength and 2 speed on Sensei with UA. And then there was also Soul Drag on Polyphonetic with Sin Eater on Maelstrom. So they had 16 speeds in total, 2 speed and 1 strength. I beat it by speed, so I went ahead and turn transfer in the beginning, right here. And I basically did the same exact thing, which was the evasion with the positive effect protection. And that trade disabled me, of course. But I went ahead and removed positive status effects here on Polyphonetic. So take a look at that. He first uses AoE skill that dealt some damage. That's why I went with that extra life rune. And so Polyphonetic just continued attacking. I thought he was going to go with his like Megaton or something, but no. Here, I went ahead and used Greater Times Curse to get rid of that. And he used another AoE skill. And luckily, on the 3rd round, he didn't. He used a single target. If he used another one of his AoE skills, I would have lost a coin there. But continue watching, see what happens here. So I went ahead and applied the death countdown, since none of them can actually remove that negative status effect. So Sensei Panikin continued spamming, and so he died from that. So Sensei Panikin, rip, he's dead. But here I went ahead and healed up a bit after attacking with the Cane Sword. And so I applied the baby reversion. And so I actually made a small mistake here. Actually a huge mistake. Watch what I did here. Just wait till you see this, okay? You're not gonna like it. Right about here. I shouldn't have done this. You see the Greater Times Curse? Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I couldn't have done anything here. I had 3 tortures applied to Polyphonetic, right? That would have definitely took down Polyphonetic. So you guys can see, he had like 75k HP there. So the shock, nanovirus, and the curse, it was a 40%, I'm pretty sure. That would have eliminated Polyphonetic. So now that I think about it, it wasn't even my fault. But I shouldn't have used this strategy on this base. I should have thought about it. But yeah, I went ahead and used Greater Times Curse. I thought that the Soul Drag, once it kicks in, it'll eliminate... What's it called? Yeah, no, see? It eliminated my Akunobuki, and I thought that evasion skill, once I apply it, I thought that evasion would last for 2 turns, and I was wrong about that. It only lasts for one turn, so I thought that the Soul Drag, if it kicks in, and you know hits, for example, like Akunobuki, it would eliminate. You know, it won't eliminate anything because they won't deal any damage. But I was wrong. So once I charged up right here, see, it was gone. And so Soul Drag took me out, unfortunately. And then from here, I just went ahead and continued attacking Maelstrom. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. So it happened. Let's just move on. And it's not gonna take any more coins. Okay, this monster is not gonna take any more coins from us. So that countdown eventually eliminated Maelstrom, and I won with 2 coins on this one. Unfortunately, not 3. This was another one of their top bases. It was Regenkajun, I hope I pronounced that correctly. But take a look at that. It had a, I think, triple speed with the Spilling Fist. Yeah, so I couldn't use the level 4 Megaton strategy. But there was 2 strength and 1 speed there, and then 3 team speeds there. So no Soul Drag, none of that stuff. But here I went ahead and paired it up with, I paired up Dew with this monster here, Witch Cat. And so eventually I took care of it. So see what just watch what I did here, okay? Once I started it. By the way, I was using Shelly there as well. So I just wanted to double check to see if I have the right skills here. Just double checking. And so I believe I entered the battle right here. Yep, okay. Took me some time. But I entered the battle, went ahead and, you know, used the remove positive side effect first. So I get rid of that Megaton in the beginning from Shelly. And so right here, I went with the AoE trait disable. So they're all trait disabled now. Alright. And so the Spilling Fist kicked in and, you know, got rid of that. I think I went with the possession with the... No, I went with the AoE possession. Yeah, I wanted to also possess Sensei Panikin, but because I feel like Sensei Panikin had Zyrn's Essence, if I'm not mistaken. So I just wanted to do that just in case. But here, I believe I just attacked Cruel because I didn't want him to live. So I wanted to eliminate Cruel as soon as possible, or else he would have been like a huge pain. But I went with my CDA skills because it gives an extra turn. So take a look at this. This monster had Nightmare Shock and stuff like that, so I knew Cruel was gonna die, so I attacked Pandakin instead. And so right here, I went with... no, I think I charged up here. Yeah, why did you do that, Mega Possession? I think I just did it for the damage, that's all. Yeah, I think I did it only for the damage. So I wanted to get rid of the Possession and also deal some damage there. And I went with that for the damage again. So he had to recharge because he needed some stamina. And so here I just went with a Megaton and Shield. If Shelly ended up dying, it's okay. Shelly could come back. Because the monster has SN. Flamear's SN. And here he just healed up. Shelly healed up, but the other monster was going to die from the torture, so I didn't really worry about it. So I believe I attacked Shelly here. Yep. I don't know why I did that. I should have... Why did I go with that? But I basically give Shelly double damage. I actually thought about that right after. I was like, oh no, he has... what's it called? Abomination. What am I doing? But right here, I was like, you know what? I'll just go in and apply possession. So never mind. What I did earlier, I'm fine with it. It's okay that I did it. So I went ahead and hit him with that, and he basically attacked himself right there, I believe that was. Or he gained his taunt. Didn't really matter. So then I continued attacking and attacking and attacking, and so he died. He came back. And I wanted to attack him with Shelly instead of healing up or anything like that. And so 3 coins out of this space. Alright, so I wanted to use the same exact team against this one. What the heck? Look at Shelly's face. But take a look at this. There was SX Dreams on Panikin with the Spilling Fist. There was also Yue on Cruel. And then full team speed with Soul Drag on Masteron. So 2 strength and 1 team speed on Cruel, as you guys could see. But I went ahead and swapped the runes. I went with 6 team speeds in total because my monster, the dude, was a little slow. So I wanted to take in the first turn. So take a look at this. Here's what happened. And I wasn't really scared of Panikin because Panikin just had the Spilling Fist and the damage would have went towards Shelly anyways. So I went ahead and removed positive status effect and I AoE trait disabled him right about here. Just like that. And so, yep. There it is. By the way, ignore that notification. But take a look at it. Here's what I did. Dude, that notification was so annoying. But I used my AoE possession skill right here so I can possess them. Unfortunately, he charged up, but it didn't really matter because later on, I got my ultimate. So I removed positive status effects from them. Yep, use your ultimate. Now, man, use it so you can apply the ignition and burning. That's a lot of tortures there. And so... I wanted to continue dealing more damage and more damage because I wanted to get rid of Cruel and also Panikin. So here I did this for the damage, I believe. Or I went with a damage boost. I did one of them. So I went with the AoE Trade Disable just for the damage. We went ahead and stunned my cat. Not cat, witch cat, yeah. So I went with a Megataunt plus the damage mirror. If you attack it, it's okay. The monster's gonna come back. And the other one died from the tortures. All planned out. So Panikin, he was gonna charge up. Yep, had to because of the Nightmare there. This one gave an extra turn, but I had Nightmares, so I was like, you know what? It didn't really matter. I mean, it would have just dealt a little bit of damage, but I didn't want to lose too much. So I think I just went with my Mega Possession on Mouseron. I think that's what I did, or I went with CDA, one of them. But never mind, I went with a CDA. Okay, I was right. And then the other one, I just wanted to, here's the thing. The reason why I attacked instead of charging up or doing the Mega Possession was because I wanted Sensei Panikin to take some damage, so then later on those two tortures together, the Burning and the Nightmares, will eliminate Sensei Panikin. So it was just guaranteed, you know, just 100%. And then here I went ahead and attacked Maltron. So just like that, I applied those tortures. And I did have Nightmares on this one as well, on this monster. Charged up just to save some stamina. And I went with the heal. I went with the heal there. So Mouseron also had to charge up, and then I wanted to continue. Oh, here, watch this. I went ahead and applied the burning with the Trade Disable. I didn't want to go with my AoE Trade Disable because the other one, the single target one, applies burning. So the burning would have taken down Sensei Panikin since the turn orders. You guys saw it. Sensei Panikin was going in right after. Okay. So went ahead and checked out my stuff there, my relics, and here, I think I just attacked. I could have just attacked there. You didn't have to do anything. Just attack it. Just attack it, dude. Just attack it. Yep. Go ahead and take it down because remember, you have your SM. Do it. So once this monster dies, Soldier kicks in, comes back, 3 coins, just like that. Alright guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monster Jam Team Wars video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel with notifications on. I hope you really enjoyed the Team Wars, okay? And I hope you learned something new as well. But if you guys, once again, want more Team War videos in the near future, make sure you drop likes and subscribe, and also let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.